My name is Matt Boots.
I'm Angel from Angel's Clubhouse.
And I'm Ho from Green Lounge LA. And this is The Struggle. Yeah, my sponsor, Dust Luxury Cannabis. We got gold weed, diamond weed, and the one that everybody likes is the indica strand, bro.
The indica, yeah.
Yeah, it's a blue weed, right? And it has a shimmer to it, and it's strong as fuck. These people read these books, and if they aren't familiar, we got the books right here. Check it out. Your boy got the Gangsta Jake. You feel me?
That's the part 3. That's the third one.
Peace Treaty 2017. We also got the Gangsta Jake, the end result of a snitch.
That's what started it all right there.
You feel me? The very first one, you feel me? And then we got the Nairi Jace, Gangsta Jake, and this is 2, if I'm not mistaken, right? Is this
2? Yeah. Path to Terror.
Okay, so there we go. So, if I'm pretty sure people are familiar with urban books, and if you know, then you know who I'm talking to.
Personal life, like everything you say and do, move, where like it's gonna be out there. You could put it out there as something positive, and they'll put it like I just seen something with Neo, and they was like, oh, looks like Neo's with another woman, look like he's on a vacation or a vacation. If he is, so what? That's this man's business. He all the way not even in America, and they blasting him. But people can't just go and just be and be free. Like they still normal people. Yeah, they got a lot of money. They in the limelight.
And I'm Hove, and this is
KIDD Riff. You can find me on all platforms, KIDD _RIFFT, 2 Ds, 2 Fs like a report card.
your report card. My report card never was like that.
Oh, mine was never. Boy, I get my.
Welcome to the show. I'm fucking with you already. All right, so what's going on? What you playing? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I just got a song that I just got done working on in the studio, ready to get ready for like a release. It's been a while since I released. I'm excited to get to it.
So you just did a song?
Just got the final master back. Yeah.
So what took you so long to do, like, not to go in like that, but what took you so long to do another song? Like, what's up?
Man, just resetting my foundation, man. Because, you know, things happen. You know, you rebuild teams as many times as you got to get the resources that you need to get shit popping. And that's just what it was for me.
So you had to rebuild your team. What team do you have now? Like,
currently, so I'm with like a little kind of like an investment more than a record label, but we do go together by like Grow House Records. So he helps like with my expenses, like studio time, mixing and mastering, like hiring a camera crew and everything like that. That's why I say it's more as an investment. But things
So you
that
have a
we do
sponsor?
together, yeah, we go as Grow
Records,
House,
man.
yeah.
Okay. And is there any other crews you run around with, or is that just it?
That's just it for right now.
Okay, so how did you get to LA? Because if I'm not mistaken, research say you from like Alabama.
Yeah, I'm from Beham, Alabama.
That's a city.
Beham, Birmingham.
It sounds like I'll beat your ass and go ham, Alabama. But Beham, tell us the story of Beham.
I stand for that too, where everybody they familiar with Beham in some sort of fashion, where there's like, you know, the civil rights era, because you know that's where majority of the main events went down, and you know. But how I got out here, I remember like sitting on my lunch break one time. I was working at a bank one time, and I was like, man, this ain't where it's at. Like, I need more opportunity.
Bro, you're at a bank and you say that ain't where the money at?
Yeah.
What do you mean you at the bank? What the fuck?
I'm at the bank and I'm handling other people's money, but I'm like, man, I'm making like
What's a bank person
$20 an hour, and I'm eating a turkey sandwich, bro. This ain't KIDD Riff, man. I need to go on where I could, you know, thrive at. And so that's what I did. I found me a job.
Hold on now. $20 an hour in what economy? Like current economy? Or
it was like years ago? It was a couple years ago, but
$20 was good money back then.
Yeah, out there, and then the cost of living is a lot cheaper than LA, so it was good money. But I was like, man, like I hate this. Like, I need to go. I need to get this music stuff popping.
How old are you, man?
I'm 25. Be 26 in.
So what's making you do music now?
What you mean making? I've been making songs since like 2016, 2017. I started when I was in college, like officially.
And what college you went to?
UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham.
Why you didn't play football?
I did, bro. It was nights where I leave practice like a walkthrough. I go to you know Bama, like Roll Tide.
Yeah, I know y'all got a big following, the Roll Tide.
So
yeah,
like,
I know.
I leave practice at UAB, and then I drive to Tuscaloosa because the cameraman I knew was down there. I shoot a video to like 3 a.m. I drive back to campus, sleep 3 hours, get on the bus, go to the hotel for the game. So like, I was really like balancing it when I was in college. So yeah, football and music.
So what made you stop the football?
What made me stop? It was just like I realized too many injuries. I feel like it was gonna hinder me at the next level. I was just like, I love the game, but as I started doing more and more with the music, I was like, I love this too. And it got to a point to where like my coaches accidentally heard my stuff, but they was fucking with it. They was like, Ruben, why you here, man? Like go do your thing. And then with the injury thing, I was like, yeah, I might as well, because I got other passions outside of football that I can thrive in. So I'm just gonna do it.
So I heard the music, and it's awesome.
I appreciate that.
But what's the purpose?
What's the purpose?
Yeah, because Marvin Gaye wanted to fuck everybody. I mean, he wanted everybody to get along. Tupac wanted to get revenge. I mean, he was just trying to get some niggas back. Nipsey Hussle was trying to educate us. You feel me? What's KIDD's riff message?
Man, KIDD riff. I feel like when I forget my motive, I go back to my name, because KIDD, KIDD. I like to, first and foremost, that's my mother's maiden name, so I like to honor her in that aspect. The KIDD is kind of like an adjective. Y'all
not related to Jason Kidd and shit, right?
I don't think so. We should dig into that, see if there's any. On the table.
Y'all both got named Kidd. Y'all black. Y'all could be cousins on the low key.
Yeah.
And it's spelled the same damn way.
Yeah.
I'm special ed, but I ain't that damn slow.
Nah, I got you. Hey, I'll make a phone call after this. Like, we need to dive into that 23andMe or something.
For real, because that's not an average name, to say the least. So that's your mom's maiden name. And what does riff stand for, though? So like the definition of a riff is like a melodic phrase. Most people familiar with like guitar riff, but like that's the type of music that I enjoy making, just melodic music, melodies that get stuck in people's head, and I play with my lyrics. So ultimately with that, I love making music that just incites a good time. Everybody homies when the right song come on. See, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, everybody was homies on stage the other day, so that's just my message. I can kind of get like deep sometimes with my message, but even if I do, I make it in a fashion that you could dance to it, because just kind of like Hey Ya with Outkast, like you can listen to the lyrics, but you can also groove to the beat at the same time. So I kind of balance that, but ultimately I just want to make stuff people can dance to. What is it like coming from Alabama, coming to LA, doing one of the most historical beefs, right? Because this beef was gonna be up there between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, right? Yeah. And you see that not as an LA person, but as a person from Alabama in LA, and you see the Not Like Us effect that just happened with Kendrick, and he had all the Crips and Bloods, everybody up there on stage. What was that like for you? Man, as I observed it, I knew it was a big moment in hip hop history, because I remember, like, no matter what I was doing, I get the notification on YouTube, Kendrick drop. I was like, oh, put this aside and like listen to it. So it was just fire for them to revamp the industry the way that they did, like, because with Instagram and the algorithms and all this, people are making like content creator type music. Ain't nobody really like making like real hip hop and going at it and competing with each other. So I really love seeing that, and that kind of lit a fire into me. But it was really dope to see somebody that's actually doing something to unite people at the same time, like what Kendrick is doing. Right. So now you're 25. Yeah. And you have to deal with the climate of the culture right now, right? Because there's a lot of saturation. Yeah. Right, and there's a lot of jingle music. Yeah, but you make quality music though. What is that like? Like that gotta be a problem, because there's not a lot of quality music. It almost seems like they push quality music to the side for something that's just catchy. What is that like for you? For me, I feel like I bring a good mix between the quality music and the jingles. Like I imagine, because you heard the song like Big Flex, I feel like that's something that could be somebody's ringtone. It could be on the TV. It could be in the background of like a Creed movie. So I love making like that jingle type music. But when you really listen to my lyrics, like you hear me. So I bring a good mix of that quality and that jingle. I just feel like it's a matter of time before the right people come across me, Catch it. So you're doing this music. Is there other passions you pursuing? Like, are you going to be acting while you out here? Absolutely. I'm here for it all, man. It's just a big buffet. Just whatever I can eat to get my hands on, I'm doing it. I'm actually with a booking agency as far as like the modeling, acting so far. Okay. I was able to do a national television. A lot of my stuff comes from like football, because given my size and my background, I did like an Intuit QuickBooks commercial. It was airing all through the playoffs, and that was really cool. All my cousins and stuff hitting me up like, you hood famous now, like, boy, that's you on the TV. I'm like, yeah. That's one step. Yeah. Right. So It sounds like you're making all the right connections. Well, how long do you think before you blow? Because I don't see nothing stopping you.
I don't see nothing stopping me.
Rumor has it that you even have connections with the Marathon crew. Is that correct?
Kinda, sorta. I don't want to like throw that affiliation on me, you know, like and like false claiming. But you know, I did do that one event, you know, Hoods to Rob. That's more so his connection that I was doing.
Shout out Hoods to Rob.
Yeah, shout out Hoods to Rob. That's the family now. He's part of that Grow House network that I mentioned.
Okay, and to be honest with you, what is that like? I mean, the Marathon crew, right? That's Nipsey Hussle. That's Jay Stone. You know, that's a whole squad of people, and then you guys are Marathon crew, which is not exactly the same as the All Money In, but it is an offshoot.
Yeah.
What is that experience like?
I mean, the experience is cool. It's like every other week, I'm just kind of like meeting new faces and connecting with people that is affiliated with the Marathon crew. So it's been cool to like network and you know, get with people who are embodying, you know, like the vision of Nipsey and what he's doing and giving back to the community. Because I mean, even like a couple weeks ago, I was blessed enough, I can't remember the name of the school, but it was like a little charter school in Compton where they had like a bunch of panelists and speaking to the kids and stuff like that, just giving them hope and showing them that there's options out there besides, you know, standing on the corner and, you know, like dealing weed and dope and all that good stuff. So I'm getting in the right rooms with the right people to be able to give back and do stuff even at the level that I'm at. So it's been really cool.
Heck yeah. So what do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Oh man, if it's crazy because it's kind of like I sat down recently and kind of like reassessed my goals. Because if you asked me like 3 years ago, I wanted to be like, man, I'm Kid Riff. I'm like headlining the world tour and all that good stuff. But then again, like with my experience and the connections I'm making, boy, these songwriters, it's people like you see on the street. You don't think they look like nobody, but they making like 7-8 figures and they writing for people that's doing the world tour. So I kind of see myself in that position, you know, just expanding my game, you know, because there's some songs that I write myself that I feel like that's not Kid Riff brand. But if I can get this in front of like Drake or somebody else, like that'd be dope. So man,
so how is that for you as an artist? Because like there's conversation within the community, you feel me, about artists who perform their songs that they made and they wrote, and people kind of, some other people shun when you like use work from somebody else.
Really?
Obviously you're willing to do both, but how does that never felt funny with you, like having somebody write the lyrics and then you rap it or you sing it, or how do you feel on that?
Originally, when I first got started, I thought that was weird. I was like, these lyrics came from me. Like, of course I'm a performer, but when you get down to like the gist of it, it's like, because I've been independent for 5-6 years now, and I definitely understand the value of having like a third of a watermelon versus like owning 100% of a grape. You know, if I write a song and I get it to a bigger outlet, you know, I just get to eat more. I feel like Chris Brown said it best recently, like somebody can have all the talent in the world, but you know, like if Chris Brown sing the song, like I can't sing it like Chris Brown. So if I really want that song actually heard, I can't be selfish and just keep it to me. If I feel like I can't do it justice, you know, I'm gonna give it to the person who's gonna do it justice, and we just gonna win together.
That makes sense, because it sure is better to have half of everything than all of nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So let me ask you something. Coming all the way from Alabama, you're doing this music, you say you want to do this. The question really is why, though? Beside the money, homie, like, because obviously it's for the money. Let's not be coy. But what, beside the money, what's your main reason of doing this?
My main reason is just like, I feel so fulfilled, like creating, even outside of the music with the modeling and acting, just knowing that I contribute to, like, let's say there was a talented director who always making dope movies, just being able to contribute to like his vision and do something that, you know, inspires people. And that's like cool, because I remember you seen the Spider-Man movie, like Into the Multiverse.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I saw that movie when it first came out and people was in the theater like hooting and hollering, and imagine just like how cool it would feel like if you were sitting down in that crowd and be like, I contributed to that, like all these random strangers, they hooting and hollering
over me,
over something that I was able to contribute to. Like I helped bring a group of people together. So outside of creating things myself, because I do have visions and stuff like that, it's just fulfilling for me to do stuff like that personally, execute ideas.
You think so?
Yeah,
that's the thing for you. Okay, because everybody's different. Some people say they do it for their fam, but you just like to see people enjoy it, basically.
Yeah, I mean, luckily a couple years ago, I would have been like, yeah, I gotta get my family out of this and this and this, but God's blessed us recently that I don't have to worry about like my parents as much anymore, that I can like kind of pursue my vision. And of course, when I'm able to do so, I'm gonna give back to like my parents, my cousins, my nephews, my brothers, but that we got a blessing on their end recently that allows me to kind of focus on my vision and go 100% on that.
But then that was a blessing. They still been a blessing to you.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the new song you said? Because you said earlier you had a new song dropping. What's the name, homie?
The name is 2 Player.
You a pimp?
Nah, I ain't no pimp, man. But you know, like being that Division One.
Nah, you a pimp. Anybody say I ain't no pimp, man? But you know, like, nah. What's that, man? Talk to me.
I'm just saying, like, you know how like D1 athletes get down, man. You the celebrity on campus. Girls always flocking to you. So of course I had that experience. You know, I matured and I grow from it. You know, I got a girl I love right now and I'm committed to. But you know, I can always pull back to that experience. Just get something that like people can, you know, bounce to in the club. Like I'm 2 Player. Like I'm fly right now. Like shawty's need to come holler at me because I got it going on. Type of vibes is what I'm giving off in 2 Player.
And is that kind of standard for all your music, or like what kind of when you make your hip hop, is it all just I'm a player, or what kind of subjects did you touch on?
I touch on the player stuff just because like it's fun and it's easy to do. Like everybody will gravitate to that easily. But I also have some stuff that I'm working on that actually like come with a message. You know, like outside of the player stuff, like you want to actually grow and develop as a person. Like life ain't all about just going to the clubs and getting the women and all that stuff. So I touch on both sides of it. But as far as the player stuff, it's just easy. I could get you a song like that in 30 minutes, even maybe less of the player stuff.
All right, bet. So you heard the boy from his own mouth, man. As you hear the bell, you know it's time for us to go. So we respect you. We appreciate you. We love you. But of course, we out. Peace. Let's go.